Hello everybody, how you guys doing? This is good old Grimlock, Agent Grimlock, from the Anonymous Republic Network. Now, I don't know where this is gonna go. I'll be honest here. I think that this is pretty much as far as you're gonna go with Dog the bounty hunter and shit, because he went back to Colorado and hurt his little ankle. Okay, hurt his ankle, and his team is still in Florida, and now a report is saying that he thinks Brian Laundrie is a serial killer, which is like, that's what he thinks. Okay, nobody gives a shit of what this guy is saying. He's talking like he's on fucking TV. Okay? He's talking like he's on fucking TV and shit. Like he's on his TV show and shit, you know? But now, Gabby Petito, the coroner states that it is a homicide. It's a homicide. Now, coroner did the autopsy. Okay, that's what was everybody was waiting for, was the autopsy. You know, the whole thing. Now, it came out that Gabby Petito was strangled, and Brian Laundrie is still a person of interest. Okay, now. No, I came up with this question. I had this question either was it yesterday or the day before, that I mean, I'm still wondering now, even though nobody says it is or not, or it's not, but in the area. Now, they're talking about this serial killer in Wyoming, around Wyoming. And that area is this playground. And now, even though Brian Laundrie came back to Florida in her van, I'm not defending the guy. Now, the whole serial killer thing. Now, is there any proof of that? No. Because Dog the Bounty Hunter is finally fucking delusional and shit. Now, there is a question that maybe some of you have. Now, could he be or could he be not? Don't know. But I'm not buying this that Brian Laundrie is a serial killer bullshit, because there's no evidence of that. Until there's evidence, because you need evidence to prove that if Brian Laundrie is or isn't a serial killer. But Dwayne the Dog Chapman is throwing out an opinion. maybe even when he thinks. But until then, this delusional fraud, the bounty hunter, has nothing. He was out for weeks. Now my question is how come, okay, Brian Laundrie is a person of interest and not a suspect, but he is a suspect in the theft of Gabby Petito's credit cards, bank cards. Now, is there any proof of that? Is there any kind of proof? Don't know. Now, I mean, there are so many questions out there. I mean, there are multiple sightings. People like see a guy who may look like the dude, but is it really the dude? And they're contacting the dog's team. Here's some advice. If you think you see the guy, don't contact the dumbass's team. Okay? Forget the dog. The dog is out. He's nursing his goddamn wound. Just don't tell him a goddamn thing. Talk to law enforcement. Okay? By telling the dog something, it'll make him more of a human blunder. If you see a description or even similar, contact law enforcement. Okay? This guy needs to be less relevant. Okay? Dwayne the dog better needs to be less relevant. Okay? This guy is over the hill, broken fucking angle. The guy that doesn't need to be doing this shit. It's publicity, like his daughter said. Okay? Publicity. Okay? Here's a guy with 4 failed attempts of a TV show. It's always, I mean, this guy, his time came and went, okay? The guy needs to go, but he threw out there that he thinks that Brian Laundrie is a serial killer. But it stated that the coroner, okay, autopsy shows Gabby Petito died by strangulation. Okay. Now, there are witnesses that say they've seen Brian Laundrie in Ohio or somewhere in Florida, somewhere up northeast, somewhere in the Midwest, somewhere. Now, there are people who saw and thought that somebody thought they were the Brian Laundrie guy. They're pissed, dude. Like, I'm not the guy. I'm not the dude here. Okay, just, you know. And I think they're doing it. I mean, if there's a reward, okay, if there's a reward, somebody's going to say, well, I seen this guy over in this area, southwest of this area here, northwest of, southeast of this area here. They're doing it for the reward, if there's ever is one. But the parents Um, I can agree on one thing. The parents are very kind of shady in a way. Kind of shady. But the dad, out of the blue, started to volunteer to help find his son. If I help your son, maybe you can help by telling what you know. Okay? Don't tell the dog anything, because the dog's fucking useless. He's out at home in Colorado nursing his broken fucking ankle, that stupid bastard. Now, if there was anything if Gabby Petito death was a homicide by strangulation. Now, if Brian Laundrie knows something, he needs to just spill it. Okay. If he did murder her by strangulation, why? Was she pregnant? Because somebody out of the blue just threw it out there not too long ago. Could it be that she's pregnant and he strangled her because he didn't want the responsibility? Was she murdered by a serial killer? Now somebody come out and said, okay, this like weeks ago, and it was a fellow YouTuber that claimed to found the van, and allegedly that they either seen her or him, but didn't know who was there, him or her. Now my wondering is this: was this person the serial killer? Don't know. Was this person a fellow YouTuber? Don't know. Is there any evidence? Don't know. But there are many questions. Why is the dog really around? Publicity. Because after his wife died, he needed to be out there. He needed to be relevant. Well, actually, he's not really relevant. He's less relevant. He's irrelevant. Here's a guy that basically disowned his two daughters that he had with Beth. Why? Could it be because his new wife don't want his daughters around? Or was he having an affair with his new wife behind Beth's back? Because his daughter said that he was cheating on his wife, Beth, the whole damn time. I mean, he thinks he's a good guy, which really he's a relevant human being. You know, and but there are so many wondering questions. On Where is Brian Laundrie? Is he still alive? You know, I mean, is there any evidence he's still alive? Is there any evidence that he's dead? Don't know. If he's still alive, where is the dude? Because he has a lot of questions to answer. If he knows how she died or who did it, because Gabby Petito's family wants answers. They want answers on what happened. Did he do it? Or does he know what happened to her? Because while she was in Wyoming, he flew back. He flew to Florida. Went to the storage area. I don't know whether to clean out her shit, her stuff, or, I mean, was she dead? Already dead when he flew back? So they could clean up the storage shed to clean up all her stuff. You know, just in case if the cops wanted to get any evidence from the storage locker. Don't know. Perhaps. Is there any evidence that he did kill her? No, don't know. Because they're not giving anything out until they find the guy. Okay? Until they find the guy, it's awfully funny that he leaves her in Wyoming, flies back to Florida to clean out the storage shed of her stuff, then flies back. Stinker. Did he kill her? I think that now here questions wonder of a serial killer. Then you have this fellow YouTuber that found the van. Don't know if it was her or him in the van. They couldn't see anything. They might have seen him probably. You know. Because the van's been parked there for a long time, and it got tickets, I guess, tickets or some kind of but there is so many questions here. It doesn't really add up here, folks. It don't. It's just like, you know, what happened here? What went on? What's going on here? You know, like, what's all these questions that, you know, like, holy shit, dude. Like, if there was anything, did he do it? Did a serial killer do it? Did it happen when he flew back to Florida? You know what? I think but you know what? I'm wondering of this, guys. I'm wondering if there was a serial killer and by any chance that this Brian guy knew this. I'm just throwing the questions out there. I got no evidence. Okay. I got no theory, just questions. Now, they kept popping up this serial killer in Wyoming. Was the serial killer a fellow hiker? or I don't know, but it is kind of fishy. It is kind of fishy, and it doesn't add up. And I bet I bet a lot of you have a lot of questions. I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of curious myself, but I have no evidence. I got no theories. Just questions here, folks. But the idea of flying back to Florida to allegedly clean out the storage shed of her stuff, of her belongings, then fly back. I don't know, but it does not add up though. But here you got Dwayne the Fraud Chapman. Okay, I'm gonna call him a fraud, not an actual bounty hunter and shit. I mean, I just think this guy needs to stay home. To be honest with you guys, I don't know. I hope you guys agree with me on this one, because the dude needs to stay the fuck home. I tell you, I just think that. Period. If you disagree, that's good. That's fine. You know, it's no hard feelings here. But it doesn't add up. Of I mean, her cause of death is strangulation. I think since that's the cause of death, I think he should be from person of interest to suspect. I mean, he flew back, left her behind in Wyoming, then came back to Wyoming. I don't know what that is. To me, fishy chicken shit. I don't know. I mean, it's really strange, but I'm glad the dog is no longer a relevant in thing now. But if any of you are giving him a shit, don't tell him a goddamn thing, because you know what? He's not going to do anything about it. He's there for publicity because he wants to be relevant. He can stay home and be irrelevant. Let the FBI take care of it. Let the local authorities take care of it, because they don't want to give anything out. They're trying to keep things tight-lipped because Brian Lundrick could be watching. I mean, you never know. He's reading the articles. He's reading this, watching this, and this. It's because by calling the hotline that the dumb chick got, that's pretty much something that the FBI can use, the local authorities can use. Dog's team don't need to be told anything. Okay, the hotline should be less relevant. Don't need to be even called in the first place. I just think that the FBI should, the FBI and local authorities should deal with it, not even the dog. So, what are you guys' thoughts? What are your questions? Put it in the comments section. And I'm Grimlock. Call me Grim. If you're new to this channel, hit the like, subscribe, bell for notification. And if you get this transmission, you are the resistance. Always be healthy and well wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.